Mika's here to break down the numbers because you're seeing a bit of a spike on the stock. It's up nearly 1% post the numbers. Mika, what are you catching and what stood out for you with regard to the numbers?
Yeah, a very good set of numbers on a year-on-year basis. Revenue seen a 28% uptick to over 5,800 crores. Now, revenue growth was mainly driven by the transmission business, where revenue is up 82% on a year-on-year basis to over 2,000 crores, and distribution revenue is also up 16% to over 2,900 crores. And in terms of your EBITDA, it's seen a 39% uptick to 2,125 crores. We have margins at 36.5% versus 33.5%, which is a 300 basis point expansion. Now, margins were aided by higher top-line growth, lower fuel costs, and lower stock in trade purchases, as well as a downtick in employee benefit expenses. So these are the key highlights we have so far, and we'll update with more updates once they come in.
Okay, so those are numbers coming for you with regard to Adani Energy. Really strong growth you're seeing on the transmission side of things, where top line has doubled, which is what is likely aided that 82% growth, that nearly doubled, which is why you're seeing those kind of numbers, especially on the top line. So very, very strong numbers. Within the energy space, Vineet, I know we've spoken about power financiers, but within the energy space, is there a pick or a preference, again, based on the way in which stocks have performed, as well as anything that you are picking in terms of what changes given that Trump is now president? And could green energy face a bit of a setback even in India? Just your sense.
So I'm not seeing green energy face a setback. What Trump model is talking about is the offshore wind energy, which could face a setback. So in India, I think the green energy is not going to go away. We've got very, very strong and firm orders for this. Mandate is also very strong for doing 500 gigawatts over the next remaining 5 years. So I think it looks good. Particularly in the green energy space, if you ask me a value pick, I think NHPC looks very, very good. But it is more of a slightly long-term bet where you're looking at about 3 to 5 year duration, or perhaps even longer, because the capacity ramp up that is going to happen is going to be huge. It's coming in post FY27. And so that is a kind of a long-term core portfolio pick. The other one we like Adani and Energy Solutions that you spoke about, because we believe that they've got a very, very strong, robust order book, and the stock can do very well from current levels.
All right. Let's talk about some other stocks as well, which are actually moving quite a bit in today's day of trade.